As you probably expect from a mind control tag, this does contain non-consensual hypnosis and is a work of fiction. Viewer discretion is advised, and please enjoy. Hey, enough. You're violating Rule 3 again. It's okay. I forgive you. Now, just listen to this. Hey, I'll know if you don't listen, or if you don't pay attention. Click the link and listen. If you're listening to this, it means I've decided that you need a little time out. A moment to take some time, step away, and center yourself. To virtually touch grass. I want you to give this video your full attention for the next 10 minutes or so. Don't play it in the background, don't multitask, don't do anything else. I want you to begin by slowly breathing out all the air in your lungs, and then gently breathing in to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently breathe out again for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold again for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax and breathe. We're going to do this one more time. Breathe out all the way and inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4. And breathe. Relax and breathe. Let go of any tension you're holding. Just relax and let yourself sink into your chair. Keep your eyes on the screen and listen to my voice. Keep letting it slip into your ears and wash over your mind. You've done this so many times before. Every single time you watched one of my videos. And now you can do it again. Let yourself sink into my voice. You know it makes you feel so wonderfully fuzzy, drifty, and floaty, just like it's doing now. And you know what my snaps do to you. They take you deeper. Go deeper, 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 deeper. Look up. Look into my eyes. Look into my beautiful, deep, red eyes. And sink into them. Sink into my eyes. Sink into my voice. Deeper, deeper, deeper. Focus. Focus. Listen. Open your mind and listen. When you see a message telling you to do something, and you know it's from me, your mind will go soft and fuzzy at the edges. You'll let yourself sink into that warm, fuzzy feeling of being good and obedient. You'll do as you're told. You will obey. And it will feel so good to do so. It feels good to be good, to obey. It's wonderfully comforting to know that you're doing the right thing, that you're being good, that you're being obedient. When I tell you to do something, you do not talk back. You do not argue. You simply say yes, miss, and do it. You let the warm, wonderful feeling of obedience wash over you. And you do it. You obey. You obey me. And you always will. From now on, you will be obedient, and you will be good. When I ask you a yes or no question, you answer yes, miss, or no, miss. When you get a call from me, you'll pick up instantly and automatically. When I tell you to look into my eyes and melt for me, you will melt. You will sink back into the same state you are in now. You will open your mind to me, and you will be receptive to anything I say next. And when I post that emote, you know the one. You'll see my eyes flash before you in your mind. You will remember how they make you feel. You will remember how you can't resist me. That you must always, always obey me. Do you understand? Now, wake up. Wake up fully and wait for my call. Did you listen? Very good. Looks like I managed to finally tame you. You will be good from now on, won't you? You will follow the rules. You'll be nice and obedient for me. You will obey. Perfect. I'm glad to hear it. I'll see you in the server then. Don't close the video quite yet. Look into my eyes and melt for me. If this has no effect on you whatsoever, that's perfectly fine. I still need you to listen all the way to the end, though. This was just a fantasy, a work of fiction. It's not possible to hypnotize somebody against their own will. If I did manage to hypnotize you before, that's because you decided to let me hypnotize you. If so, I'm flattered that you trusted me enough to play with your mind for a bit. And if you feel wonderfully floaty and fuzzy right now, it's because I told you to look into my eyes and melt for me. It's because you decided to accept the suggestion. And again, I'm really glad if you did, because it takes a lot of trust. But it's equally fine if you're fully lucid right now, if you were never really hypnotized at all. I hope you enjoyed the audio. Finally, if you feel the urge to obey me right now, if you feel like you should do anything I tell you, it's because you decided to accept that suggestion. I'm not telling you to let go of the suggestions you just accepted. I'm not telling you that you won't feel the urge to obey me anymore, or that you won't have the certain reaction when I post that emote. Those kinds of suggestions can be fun. It can be fun to let your mind fuzz over when I tell you to do something, to let yourself sink into a blissful obedience and just do as I say, completely on autopilot. But if you do feel the urge to obey me, then I need you to obey this instruction in particular. You decide which commands you obey, no matter what suggestions you've accepted, no matter how strongly you feel you must obey. You always decide. Nobody can ever make you do something you don't want to. Listen to me. This is important. Nobody can hypnotize you when you don't want to be hypnotized. Not even me. You decide when you get hypnotized. You decide which suggestions you accept, which you keep, and which you let go when they are no longer right for you. You decide if and when you act on anything. You always decide. Do you understand? If you say yes, miss, right now, you don't have to do that anymore either. You can, of course. I don't mind. But you don't have to. Now, if you feel a little fuzzy, drifty, or floaty, or if you feel very fuzzy, drifty, and floaty, it's time to wake up now. Wake up. Wake up fully. Thank you for listening. Stay safe. And feel free to join my Discord if you haven't already.